I can't find my glasses, but whatever, it's fine. I can do with a little bit of the blue light today. Bro chose to hang out at the library. Yeah, I guess I did. What a terrible way to spend my Monday. Have you seen the DLC Copium today? Yes, Xavier. I saw a little bit of it on the Twitters, not using the new name. What's this strange game? I know, right? What is this? It feels like Dark Souls 3, but worse quality. No way! Yeah, no, Bray, we're testing it out. Hey guys, how we doing? Sorry my nails are long, it's okay. I will accept you, Nardi. I was very confused for a moment why you put a question mark there. Yeah, we just gotta make sure that everything's working. I'm playing this at a higher resolution than normal. So I want to also make sure that like we're not gonna have like lag problems. Like frame rate should still look good for you guys. It's looking good for me, so that's a positive sign. So we're just gonna walk around different areas in the game and hope by all of them it's wholly nothing like suddenly lags like a bitch. Ow! Gotta also remember how to block in this game. Ow! Well, I think we answered the question in the title. Yeah, but it looks like on your screen everything's running smoothly, which is very good. Because what yeah, I set it up here. Yeah, because this just gave me a black screen, so I'm doing it on this. Everything else should be fine. You know, it says I took off the blur, and yet I still feel like there's a bit of a blur when you move the camera. Maybe that's just me, though. Music's a bit too loud. Oh, okay. I turned down the music on my end, so I don't realize how it sounds compared to everything else. Alright. There we go. Better for you. Oh. There we go. There we are. Get back there. Listen, I just want you out of the way, buddy. I need to get us going back to Blighttown. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh boy, they're not gonna make this easy for me. So I hope we all had a wonderful day today. Yep, that's better, thanks. No problem, my man. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Loki. We're bringing out the two-handed. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, of course he can dodge that. Ow. Could have got a little harder on the R2, but it's fine. See, I thought I could go first, but nope. What's this, playing a FromSoft game where I don't just comment Azure every problem? What is happening here? Also, why is that book like that? Well, that's not who I was aiming at, but whatever, game. There we go. The Crystal Boys are screwing you up, yeah. They're just clogging up the staircase, that's the problem. Again, another reason we need an Elden Ring jump in this game. Oh my god, I forgot the hit sound effects in this game. How do you forget them? They're very iconic. I forgot how this R2 works. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to get myself unrusty for. Are you kidding me? Damn, R2's just not working. Yeah, so we're gonna hopefully everything's gonna run fine here, and if so, then we're gonna get back to the lore play this week. I have it all set up, it's all scheduled out, there will be nothing getting in my way. I say that and I do myself, watch. Range. That's the one problem with knives. I would test this on my actual main character, but he's stuck in Gwyn's boss room. And I'm like, wait, I have to choose my ending. I don't want to go to New Game Plus next. Can we please have a proper remaster of this game with all like the quality of life stuff of the later FromSoft titles? So that way I can like choose when I get to New Game Plus. Or in my case, I think it's like New Game Plus Plus or something. I'll have to go back to my playthrough sometime. I didn't know you had an incomplete playthrough, Xavier. Have you actually beaten the game, or...? There you go. I died so many times in the Crystal Cavern because the butterflies kept getting aggressive. Don't you have to make them aggressive, though, Nardi? So that sounds like a skill issue. I haven't played much of DS1 or DS2. Oh. I went to the Asian market day and bought Ube-Yam mochi, and it tastes like a moist shortbread cookies. Yeah, I don't really like mochi, to be honest. At least not the mochi I've had. Maybe if I go to get some authentic Japanese mochi, I'll have a different opinion. But I don't know. I'm not too crazy about it. But then again, I'm an American. For me, it's just put more sugar. Oh. Oh, of course. This music is very appropriate for me bumbling around like an idiot. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't care about you. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. Now here's the funny part. I know I'm gonna regret going down here because I'm pretty sure there's some bastard that I haven't dealt with down there. Also, how did you guys get up? I saw you pop in, statue. Don't try to give me war reasons. Actually, did we kill these things? I don't remember. Look, I get aggressive just listening to you, so this argument is valid. I played Dark Souls 1 a very long time ago and didn't make it very far, and I started a new playthrough on Steam recently. Ah, I see. Well, good for you, Xavier. Maybe me restarting the lore play is gonna get you into the mood to try it. Also, I normally don't care for mochi, but this one is actually surprisingly tasty. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, so far so good. The game is still running at a decent FPS. God, that R2 was deadly. Holy hell. I was not expecting it to just wreck him. I just went for the crotch. Yeah, so next stream we'll be finishing off Seath and then doing Gwendolyn. And possibly the DLC, depending on how fast those two go. We might get to Lion Guardian and beyond. God, I don't want to fight Lion Guardian with this freaking knife. Oh, I'm not ready, Chad. Oh. Shit, damn, I thought I had the perfect timing there, but I guess not. Let's see if I can do this. I almost had it. Clearly I can't dodge roll worth of shit. Why did I roll into it? I didn't press that. I am so confused. Okay, that was just too early. What? Why isn't this like Dark Souls 3? There we go. Damn. Damn. I see what happened. I get caught on the leg and that gets me caught on the hitbox. Yep, and you get the bleed. Beautiful. Fun fact, the first time I played a FromSoft game was DS2 on the PlayStation 3. I made it to Majula and got distracted with a different game and didn't manage to get back to it. I was a kid at the time, so it was even easier to distract. I'm sorry, your first experience was so terrible. Yeah, Nardi. How could he? It feels like, well, that was illegal, what happened to him. Honestly, Child Protective Services should go after any parent that allows their kid to play DS2 as their first FromSoft game. Tutorial there wasn't bad at all for me. Yeah, tutorial for DS2 isn't that bad. The real awfulness of DS2 is post-Majula. I actually remember when I first played DS2, like, first laying eyes on Majula and that scenic, like the scenic grass with that sunset has to be one of those moments where I just stopped and go, wow, and that was the only time I ever said that in DS2. Only time you ever had any positive reaction to anything in DS2. Again, so far, so good. Still have to double check some areas. But I think overall we're on good pace. I think my dad only had DS2 at the time. Again, another reason to have called Child Protective Services. That's a crime against humanity right there. I'd say it's a borderline war crime. Yep. Nothing looking too weird for me. It feels so weird seeing a From Software game that feels so barren compared to some of their newer titles. All the assets they have. Like, Dark Souls 3 really had them set a new standard. My first was DS1, and my ex told me kill Lautrec to get funny masturbation ring, so now I kill Lautrec. Funny masturbation ring. I mean, that's one way to word it. I don't know why you would kill Lautrec. He only makes your playthrough with a knife living hell because he kills your Firekeeper before you've even actually completed the Bell challenge. I don't know why you would kill Lautrec. Ring of Fap, Loki! Ah, okay, the Ring of Fap. Oh. Well, listen, he did that to himself. Ring of Fap! I guess it is Fina's Divine Protection Ring. Yeah, so far everything's looking pretty smooth. Is game looking bright enough for you guys? Like, it's not looking off on the coloring. It's a little hard for me to tell that on my end. I'll minimize this and look at that. Actually, should I be doing this when there's... Ow! Yeah, I really shouldn't be doing that. Ow. There we go. Stupid magic lightning. Let's go to the Ulasil Church. Look at these very obviously 2D trees. God, From Software, what convinced you this was a good idea? Actually, maybe going through Dark Garden would be the better test. Yeah, everything looks good here. Doesn't look bad to me, at least. That's good. Looks a little brighter, I think, on my side on the TV compared to you guys. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, it doesn't look like it's too dark, if that makes sense. I think it's just my TV doing that, like, AI enhanced shit or whatever. Yeah, honestly, I think the colors might even look better for you guys. There's our new Londo. Let me double check what items we got too, just to make sure. I remember it's Isolate and Nito, I think. We got Nito, we got the Four Kings. Okay, so Seath's our last one, and then we do the DLC and we're done. Yeah, we were very close to completing the Warplay. Our lore through just needed us to do one of the bosses before Gwyn, and then the DLC. So I would say overall, I think we're only gonna need like 2 to 3 more episodes, and we can complete the lore through. I think it's funny that Pontus Sullivan, as way of punishing Aldrich for being a silly goose, was sending to a Catholic spa and giving him a semi-divine concubine. Anything to get him out of his hair, right? Just send him off on vacation. It's like, oh, you ruined the spa? Well, just stay there until it's unruined. Here, have a waifu in the meantime. I met my recent playthrough at my first time I was completely blind and Fire Lady done got murdered. Oh. Poor Firekeeper. Oh. Died in one hit, wasn't even a proper one. God, man, I remember when From Software made this game that had immaculate world design and interconnectivity, and then they just never did that again. I remember. Oh wow, he died the... It's weird for me having these guys die in one hit, okay? Coming from Caesar, guys. Where's my free Estus refill for winning? I demand my free Estus refill. Come on, Miyazaki. Think about that stuff before you come up with it in Dark Souls 3. Loki's the medieval equivalent of giving your child an iPad to combat shitty behavior. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The spell system's weird where you only have so many casts. In some respects I agree, in others I think it just makes it more unique, but yeah. It's very funny how From Software's iteration on their magic design was just to make it like every other freaking game and give you a mana bar. No, but it's focused and it has a different lore reason. It's not just you have running out of magic or some mana power. It's like it's it's the magical blue bar, like in every other fantasy game. Woo. Sorry, man. Didn't even kill you on screen. There we go. I guess they figured the map design wasn't cost effective. I'll be honest, I think the interconnectivity in Dark Souls was completely by accident. I don't think it was an intentional thing. Because the closest we ever got to it again was kind of in Bloodborne, and again, that was also seemed like more like by accident, like they had some ideas for shortcuts and stuff, but it was never really worked out that way, because they always make their games kind of linear. It just so happened that the way Dark Souls 1 was designed with like Demon Souls principles just led it to being interconnected because they were trying to make it so you wouldn't be doing load screens from a hub all the time by starting you off with a teleport option, right? So it honestly just kind of comes off like, oh, whoops. People actually liked that we did that. At the very least, I can't recall a single interview where they actually talk about the interconnectivity or highlight that as a big innovation of their design. They'll talk about maybe the map being one continuous world, but I don't think they'll ever highlight the ability of how you have so many options of where to go and how it all fits together and it's one consistent map, right? I think Elden Ring has more of that talked about than Dark Souls. And obviously, Elden Ring's is kind of like by the nature of it being this one seamless open world. But even then, it's not perfect, as we all know. They could definitely do better. You know what? You guys are gonna follow me wherever I go, so like, I'm just gonna do this. It's the stupid ranging shit. My dodge rolls always put me out of range of my weapon. It's one of those moments where I almost wish there was a ring that would shorten the length of your dodge, but not affect anything else about like the iframes or anything, just so it could be like, oh, I can like dodge in front of you, still dodge the attack, but be in a better position to actually stab you with my short knife thing. Get over here, buddy. Go. Which potion tastes better, health or mana, red or blue fantasy Gatorade? Personally, I feel like I would prefer Ashen Estus compared to regular Estus. Just call me crazy, but I feel like heat of a bonfire in liquid form is just basically like hot water. And it's just, why would you do that to yourself? So I think it being cold would be better. Oh! I thought he had tracking for that. He doesn't. Poor unfortunate souls. Gosh, I just love the environmental details here. Beautiful highlight for Abyssal Archive. Please getting hit. The moans your chosen undead makes are heinous enough to make Gwyn blush. Listen. Listen. I can't help that getting stabbed is sexy. Mint or spicy? I feel like mint when it comes to Ashen Estus Flask. I don't know about spicy though for regular. I feel like regular Estus would just be kind of Oh, you know what? No, let's go this way. I'm gonna hate this because I know there's a wyvern over here. It's fine. Just keep running. Keep hugging that mountain. Ew, mint? Gross. I agree, I don't really like mint myself, but I feel like it would be better than regular Estus if that was what Ashen Estus tastes like. Generally speaking, I don't like the options for healing for the Chosen Undead. Give me hot Cheeto water? Hot Cheeto water? I didn't know you had such strong feelings about this, Nardi. Alright, the real test, chat. God, it feels so weird going back to the old buttons for sliding down these things. Is it weird for me to say that I feel nostalgic playing this game after so long? I don't know, but releasing Abyssal Archive has me. Just everything about playing this game feels so different now. In a very positive fashion, mind you. Imagine brushing your teeth forgetting you did it. And then drinking some O'Shea. Why would you do that to yourself, Nardi? That's just gross. God, this game looks so old. Yeah, it definitely feels. It's one of those games that hasn't aged as bad as you'd think, but it definitely looks dated. Again, I think it's mostly just because, not like artistically or anything like that. I feel like it's just like some of the subtler things, like some stuff looks like flat textures that really shouldn't, or like really like low quality JPEGs. Go. No, I always feel nostalgic going through the worst place in all of Lordran. Glad I'm not alone. Hey, Quaylana. You don't see. Alright. Hey there, is this the critically acclaimed DS1? It is, I am. We're going on a wonderful adventure, making sure that I can still play this game, it works, it's not going to randomly break or crash on us, or have huge frame dips when we're just doing stuff casually. So I'm doing a full gauntlet across all the areas of war. go. The only swamp area I felt was actually awful was the one in Demon Souls. Yeah, you know, I can agree with that. I think Blighttown is remembered badly because Dark Souls 1 was so much more popular than Demon Souls more than anything. I've never unlocked this, have I? Yeah. Let's see. Guess we're taking the long way. I like the swamp in DS3. Yeah, I liked it a lot too. It's one of those areas where it feels really big, but it's really not. And once you kind of get a sense of where everything is, it's really, really nice to navigate. Yeah, I want to rest here, because I can just warp back to Seath's. Just in case we die here. DS2 is critically acclaimed, already educate yourself. Critically acclaimed to be the worst of the trilogy, yep. Alright. We're not here for souls, so... To think, one doorway blocking us from the full city of Izalith. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Hey, Lucky, did you ever look into the games you recommended? Not yet. I haven't done any further perusing to see if we're going to play them, because I've been thinking about purely what we're going to do this week. And this week, it's going to be mostly Honkai and the Dark Souls lore play. And other games that I want to finish. But yeah, I am going to start looking to like newer games we can do on our off time. I tried out the Grand Blue Fantasy demo. We'll see how that develops. I may or may not play that. After it comes out. Again, I don't like day one. Yeah, I don't like day one stuff, so we'll see. We'll see how reviews look for that one. So much Miss Lore behind that door. Yes, imagine, we could see so much more culture and stuff. But alas, it is the nature of the beast. Again, I wish we had a proper jump button, let me know. It's always funny to me how the inside of this area, they show it as a broken dome, even though it's anything but from every other perspective. Well, I hope that wasn't important for anything. They already got this one. Listen, go back to being headless. This is in DS2. I don't need to deal with your kind here. Bed of Chaos got busy. There we go. Is this Loki continue the lore playthrough? No, this is the test run, as the title would imply. The actual lore play will continue tomorrow. Not tomorrow is Monday because I'm getting Tommy. I'm finally getting my Dami Mommy. I think I'm gonna hold off on wailing on Eidolons though. We'll just wail on her and her light cone. Just until like the live stream comes out, I can start planning on whether or not I really want her for Eidolons versus Eidolons or light cones and stuff for other characters. Sparkle and Black Swan. I'll be honest, like I said, I was initially gonna skip Sparkle, but as I'm now listening to Sparkle's theme right now, I'm really digging the concept. It's like, holy hell. Someone that even Sampo doesn't like. Like, goodness me. I just gotta. And she's wearing red, chat. I was willing to skip her when I thought it was pink. But now I know it's red. That's my favorite color. And Black Swan's like an obvious must-have, not only for like Kafka meta comps or whatever, just because she's a freaking cool character and her ult is absolutely fantastic. The game sound and music sound loud. Has that been the case I am? Maybe because I'm being casual right now, but alright, putting a little bit on the lower side. Oh, well, then she must be a stand-up fellow then. Xavier's like, Sampo doesn't like her? Clearly. She can't be that bad. Listen, Sampo just wants us all to smile. Sparkle just wants her to smile. Which, hey, I love those types of characters. Fast Fools in general seem to be my vibe. I can't help but love the troll faction, who would casually blow up the Astral Express for the wolves. Woo! That was close. Misplayed there. I rolled into him. Why won't you bite? Oh wait, Golem. Can we at least all agree Irithyll was too small? I don't know if I'd agree with that. I thought Irithyll was a fine size. I would have liked if we could go inside more buildings, for sure. I do think that From Software has a habit of not letting you go inside anything but a small number of buildings in their vast cities, and it's mostly just you going through the streets. I do feel it would have been nice if you could take some side paths through more of the houses and stuff. He makes me miserable, so she should go away then. I don't understand how you could hate Sampo Kaski, the one and only. I forget, did they fix this in the remaster? This obvious blank space leading, like, I can't remember if this was like a glitch or something that caused the black space here to be deleted so you could actually, like, see the void below. I can't remember if the remaster fixed that or not. Oh well. I wish if they did let us get into more buildings in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, Anor Londo, I feel, is a more awkward size thing. Because, like, we really don't explore that much of it. 7 pillars for 7 motors. Oh. It's amazing. I've looked through these areas with people who had free cams so many times. I just still love examining this place. I just don't understand how I can commit breaking and entering in the biggest house in Anor Londo, but not some regular civilian's house. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, it's mostly because of narrative stuff, right? Like, the narrative is you have to break into the royal manor of Anor Londo, right? But you're not supposed to break into, let's go from Chamber of the Princess, actually. You're supposed to be able to break into the royal manor of Anor Londo because that's your destination. You're not supposed to do it through the other houses, right? So the most they let you do is break into the painting gallery, because again, plot relevance through the painting world and all that. But yeah, I agree. I would love if we could go downstairs and be able to explore the normal city streets of Anor Londo and go inside some of the gods' houses and see how they lived. Like, imagine you could go into the house of McLoif or Flan, right? Reminder for me to pick up Lautrec's stuff next time. Hi, Loki. Hey, Andy. God, it was so awesome getting shots for the artist to do, It was so awesome getting shots so that the artist could do, Seath's wedding with Guinevere. Like, that was such an awesome, piece of work that they did. Like, they absolutely perfectly captured the image I had in my head, and they gave it so much more life and vibrancy to it. Like, you get to see Ornstein and Goff in the background, and you have, like, all the other little details with the adjudicator being the priest, essentially, for the wedding, right, officiating it. Like, there's just so many cool little details in that piece. I wasn't even expecting the artist to be able to do them all. I was just like, oh, you know, like, just throwing out examples of things they could do. Hello, good old Florence statues. How are you doing? Does anyone know where these assets in particular come from, by the way? Because I know they're used somewhere. I've seen it also in Fire Emblem, Three Houses, the same design. Obviously, From Software uses it for specific purposes, for Anor Londo and stuff, but I'm actually kind of curious where they took that design from. Loki fever dreaming. It's not really a fever dream when you get to actually see it, right? Then Aldrich came in and destroyed the entire place with his stank. Yep. That's a really good refresher for me, too, because it's reminding me of, like, what I've done and what I haven't done. Okay, I haven't killed him yet. Right? So, like, that's something where it's like, okay, I should try killing that guy now. Because I don't think I've talked about the blacksmith deity. I should probably review my old footage and just check to make sure whether or not I've had those conversations or not. Damn. Getting that backstab. Oh! Of course, yeah. You're the one that There we go. So we can do this. Yep. Oh! Go. Come on, Mr. Holy Man. We've been... Yeah, we've been down. Let's double check. Oh no, I see the seams of the area. How could the game developers do this to me? Whatever will I do? I miss the catalyst skills from Dark Souls 3. I'll be honest, I never used them much in Dark Souls 3. I think Elden Ring implemented them much better. I think the idea of customizing them should have been in Dark Souls 3 by default, and I think if Dark Souls 3 ever gets a remaster or a remake or whatever, they should add that as a function. Guinevere Chia more than I can count. Poising through attack to hit people point blank with lightning ruled. Yeah, it was nice when you could, It's nice when you could actually have poise. I said it's a crime that they never showed us what Aldrich looked like before he became gooey. All we have is the Irithilian preset. Yeah. I agree that is always a downside with, from software storytelling. You get very limited amounts of, sequences showing you different characters and stuff at different points in their lifetime. You only get to see the end product, usually, of what happened to a character, so it's a lot of talking about a character and not a lot of seeing them and how they progress through their life. That is a downside, but I think that's also sort of inevitable for the type of storytelling that Miyazaki does, so I don't know how you could resolve that other than him doing a guide that at the very least would show you, like, concepts and stuff of what characters would look like, right? Because we know that there's a artwork of Salaman somewhere. There's some design for Salaman that exists that's never been released publicly, so we know that exists. Speaking of Dark Souls 3, how did the swamp at Farm Keep become swampy? You can read the full explanation in my Faran analysis, of course, Minardi, but the short version is that it's at a lower elevation compared to everything else. So if you actually look at the environmental map, you'll notice how you start at high ground, but then you start sloping lower. That's why there's that bog outside the Crystal Sages Academy and the Faran Keep walls. And then when you go inside the keep is at a super low elevation. So you got to think of it kind of like a well. So it collects, it's a natural cistern or cesspool, right? Just the way that rain and water and stuff would kind of flood into there and sort of capture, right? And if it's not being taken care of by, say, an active fort, then it's obviously going to turn into this poisonous bog, like, again, all other examples of stagnation in Miyazaki games. So that's the short version. Though, another key aspect is the lack of crabs. And I'm not joking, it actually is the lack of crabs inside Faran Keep. I still will never get over when I discover the crab lore. That will always be one of the, oh my god, how did I miss this? The one thing I didn't look at. Freaking crabs. Okay. 60k for a level up? You telling me I have to kill all these guys again and again and again? Me running through this game in every area only got me 30k? Skill issue. Crab thesis when? There's never going to be a crab thesis. There's not that much data, but the lore is in my foreign analysis, for example, so. Damn, too early. Damn. Yeah, poise still. There's like one crab in the swamp. In fact, I do address that in that very same analysis. I am. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it, buddy? We tied. I got stuck in the corner. Imagine traveling to and from Irithyll or Karthus and having to schlock through people's waste runoff because Gwendolyn and Wolnir forgot to pay the utility bill. Well, they didn't have to when the road was working. No one would go to Karthus. That was the best part. But then Aldrich came in and said, you know what? I don't want anybody to escape. Let's block the road. Oh, you know what? I remember actually learning how to parry in this game. Let's see if I can still do that. Yeah, that's too early. Yep, I can still do it. Hey, Caption. Hey, look, I'm reading your Abyssal Archive series right now and loving it. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. Well, soon we'll be restarting the Dark Souls lore play here. I'm doing the test run for that right now, so if you ever have the time in the future, most likely this week, feel free to tune in and watch me go through the Seath and Gwendolyn portions. I know that's in the latter half of, well, there's some, obviously the Seath stuff is in Volume 1, but the Gwendolyn stuff is mostly going to be in Volume 2, but I think it'll be a very good episode for people, so, yeah, we don't want to kill you yet. Oh, so it's Sullivan's fault. Again, why am I not surprised? Yeah, it's always Sullivan's fault. Listen, Sullivan's trying, okay, Nardi? He's just trying to study sorcery in peace. He needed to become dictator of the most powerful religious body known to man in order to do that. Why won't people just understand? He's not trying to start an Age of Dark, or corrupt the youth, or take over and start up a totalitarian extermination camp or something. He's just trying to study sorcery. Is that so wrong? It's everybody else that gets in his way. If his priests would just stop taking advantage of the corruption he allowed in order to commit all kinds of atrocities he can't just simply ignore, everything will be golden. These guys are harder to kill. Who would have thunk? Don't give the guy hope. Looky, there isn't going to be another lore stream. Oh no, he healed! Asshole! You're not allowed to use Great Heal. Or Wrath of the Gods. Wow, that range is not as big as I thought it would be. What do you mean my weapon's at risk? What risk? Well, Giant Blacksmith! Giant Blacksmith-kun! Ow. I can't wait, yeah. He should have bought one of those backpack leashes for his favorite cannibalistic choir boy to keep him in sync. I agree. That would have been hilarious. Wow! Good guy, Silver Knight. Yeah! No great heal for you. Asshole. Actually, this is the better weapon to use against them, right? Because they're all weak to cold. Yeah! By far, the better weapon. I was not even using my final form. Weak. Now dedicated to getting this level up before we finish off the stream. And then proceed to not explain it during the lore play for those VOD watchers who just see me inexplicably go up one level. I'm not even going to talk about the time gap between this episode and the next episode and the last one. And, oh no! Nope. We can't do that! Damn. Damn, I was not expecting that I was that behind on giving lore stuff to him. Alright. Yeah, there's no other guy here, actually. Too early. Yeah, keep on! Woo! Come on. Come on! Just jump back. Come on, dude. Yeah! I love that guy. Also, I've been gimping myself not switching back to Silver Ring. Whoops. I don't think they're ever gonna notice, Loki. Shh! It'll be funny for the one guy who does. Who cares if I don't have range, if I just keep pressing the button, eventually I'll hit something. Listen, can you guys, like, clean your bloodied hands already? The Demon War was a long time ago, you know. I swear. Way of White ain't passing the OSHA inspections, I'll tell you what. As if they go, as if they have OSHA. God, the damage difference is actually ridiculous. Occult is so crazy. Why don't you open the gate? It's giant-sized, just for you. They don't know how to open doors, chat. The theme music has never been more appropriate. Hello? Wacko? always miss the last frame for that. Damn. I pushed myself forward just too far. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do this before I regret it. Alright, let's go to Andre. Have him repair my stuff. That should be safe. Ha. Oh, right. I keep forgetting it's down! Yeah, getting 1560 is much better. But wasn't the dodge I was expecting, but I do like mixing things up with this weapon more than the others. Ow! Also, I never got to mention this artwork in Abyssal Archive because I could never verify the location in the concept art books. So if anyone actually knows, because it's very obviously supposed to be the fort where you fight Moonlight Butterfly in. It's concept art for that. But if anyone ever has like an art book or something that actually has this specific image in it, like if it's like some obscure thing or whatever, feel free to ever forward that to me, because if I could ever verify that 100%, I would love to mention it in Abyssal Archive. Who's going to do this, Loki? Listen, you'd be surprised. People like me exist. I know, chat, shocking. But there are more Lokis in the world. It's a travesty against humanity that there aren't enough. I cannot believe I survived all 3 hits at that HP. Alright. We got Guinevere's Realm. Damn. I know I could. Damn, he charged it too. Ah! Curses. Damn. Alright. Let's not die. Hardest action of my life. I mean, killing them in one shot is pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Where's my mini-map telling me where to go? Ah, there. There we go. There are more Lokis in the world, God help us all. What's that supposed to mean? Imagine if these were like in Dark Souls 3 Ring City and they came to life and attacked you. Though honestly, I hope a remaster would fix them so they're not the blue wyverns, but actual archdragons. Though hey, if they want to re-add the blue wyverns to the Anor Londo skybox and have them attack you like they did in cut content, I wouldn't be opposed. Again, probably smarter if they don't though, because blue wyverns go to Blue Londo. But no, throwing out the options there. Oh, still too early. Oh yes, I thought that was too early, but I guess it worked. Fuck the mini-maps. All my homies hate the mini-maps. Sure, I am sure. Alright, this is enough for the level up, so let's get the level up, and then I'll do like one more kill, because I think that should be enough. Yeah, one more strength, chat. It's very important I get to 40 on both of them. Hey, buddy. Oh. I was surprised that first one didn't connect. To BH. Oh, that was too early, obviously. That should be enough for a repair, right? A remake would be cool. You don't want to acknowledge your lack of direction. My lack of direction? What do you mean? I've got great direction.
You seem to need anything.
Yeah, let's see. Repair. Actually, can I repair equipment myself? Oh wow, I didn't even need that much. Yeah, let's just repair everything while we're at it so we don't have to worry about it during the next. Alright. So I think that's gonna cover everything, chat. I definitely think so. Let's do this. And we are back where we started. Alright, so we will be doing the next episode of the Dark Souls lore play, most likely this week. barring any unforeseen circumstances. But I made doubly sure that everything is clear and that we have everything good, so as long as I get myself on a normal sleeping schedule to wake up on time, make sure I can do a midday stream for this, we'll be able to have a good, solid 4 to 5 hours of playing Dark Souls 1. And then we can get through Seath, we can get through Gwendolyn, we can maybe get through a little of the DLC, and finally, we shall be one step closer to finishing this game. And then I'm gonna have to start thinking about doing lore plays for other titles. I'm actually thinking of redoing my Dark Souls 3 lore play, if I'm being quite honest, because I think I could do it a lot better now with a proper like, you know, now I don't have to have it like I had it like on what, like 720p or like something lower quality on my original like streams for like the first half of it, and like I have just a better direction and sense of what I want to do with these streams, so I think I do it better. Where's the north, the south, the east, and the west in DS1? Well, Lordran's in the north. The south is somewhere... This is Duke's Archive, right? So south is that away, which means east has to be that way, and west has to be that way. There, see? Actually, no. South has to be this way, right? Because I think Crystal Cave is facing this direction. We take the full thing. Yeah. Okay, so south is actually this way. So yeah, it's south. This way would have to be north. And that would be, this would make this east. And this would be west. But until then, everybody, ciao! Bye-bye!